Hey, yo, what's good with it? Y'all, it's your boy, Mistah Wilson. And you are now tuned in to Wilson Block 100 Radio. And yo, man, I'm just chilling in the Central District, you know what I mean? And there was a few things I just wanted to, do the podcast on. And I want to talk about 5 fascinations of Seattle's public library. Okay? And libraries are places that I like to spend a lot of my time, and that I do spend a lot of my time, mainly because I be putting together the Wilson Block Network and things like that. And, since I got into Seattle, man, I've been very impressed with their library. You know what I'm saying? Their central library and, the numerous branches they have around town. It's really like, no matter what part of town you're in, you have access to the library. And right now I just discovered like the Ballard area and their library, and I just like the whole community. It's just really awesome. Okay. And I just wanted to take a second to talk about the 5 fascinations of Seattle's public library. 5 fascinations that I find, 5 things that I find fascinating. Okay. And today I went to the library, I log in, I pull up the browser, it goes to the Seattle Public Library website, and the first thing it says is, check out our collection of local music. And I just felt it just resonated so well with me. You know what I'm saying? And immediately I think about the music scene back home in Pasadena and LA. And, I just don't see that type of unity, or that type of, where the city's, pushing it, and the city's offering, opportunities, for showcasing and preserving these things that are local. You know what I'm saying? And I really appreciate that, because, local artists are a big deal. Shopping local is a big deal. Keeping the dollar local is a big deal. You know what I mean? And the Seattle Public Library is doing a great job at that. You know what I mean? And, their central library, I just have to say, when I first got there, it was just such a masterpiece. You know what I mean? Now, when I first saw the building, I got to Seattle. The night I got to Seattle, I had to go see the building. It was closed at the time, but I didn't believe that was the building. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just out of this world. I mean, it was so far from, what I know Pasadena's like Central Library to be. And I like Pasadena Central Library, don't get me twisted, but Pasadena is not, pushing local music like that and really offering a platform for local artists and musicians. You know what I'm saying? I just really think that is so awesome. And that's really what brought me here to Seattle. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go ahead and talk about these fascinations. And that's the first one, is the fact that, Seattle promotes local music, and, it's accessible even through the local library. Okay, there's just like, it just doesn't get any simpler than that. And then, another fascination that I found, number 2, is that when I got on the computer, I noticed that, there's industry tools at your fingertips. Okay, you can use Adobe Cloud, you can use Microsoft Office tools, and to be honest, I go here and I work on the Wilson Block magazine there. You know what I'm saying? I put it together there, and then I go on my laptop and put the finishing touches on it and publish it. But make no mistake, there's been plenty of issues that I've released even at Seattle's library. Okay, and I'm very thankful for this resource. I think, everybody should utilize the library, and I just think it's really worth talking about. You know what I mean? And there's just a lot that's available for free. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't have a Microsoft Office subscription, or, an Adobe suite, you know what I'm saying, subscription, you can go to the library, and if you bring your external media, your thumb drives and whatnot, you'll be able to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the way I do it is I back everything up in the cloud. So when I go to the library, I just log into my cloud and download it, work on it, and then back it up before my session's over. You know what I mean? And then look, man, they got number 3. Another fascination is, the architecture, okay, of the Central Library. And I want to go ahead and talk about, just real quick. I can't spend too much time, man, because we got to get local music and play. But hold on, let me pull this up here. Okay, the architecture, and this is off of the website. It says a Seattle gem. The new Central Library is the 8th project completed under the 1998 voter-approved Libraries for All building program. Dutch architect Ram Koolhaas, designed the new building in a joint venture with Seattle-based LMN Architects. Okay, and I just think that it's just such profound for contemporary architecture. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely appreciate just being inside any part of the building. I mean, even the Red Room was just like, wow. You know, there was a time I was seeing cats shooting a music video in the Red Room, and it's just a real, it has its own character. You know what I mean? And the new Central Library opened May 23rd, 2004. The 11th floor building contains an innovative book spiral, a 275-seat auditorium. And I was just there today. I heard some opera. And for the first time ever, I'm like, you know what? I think I like opera. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just very nice to hear. And open spaces where patrons can meet, study, search the web, or read. The library has centers for children, teens, and adult readers, along with expanded collections and a large computer lab. It has also underground parking for about 143 vehicles. Okay, and there's been on Sundays, man, you might walk up in the computer lab on 5th floor and everybody's on a computer. That's crazy to me, but Sundays is really that chill day. You know what I mean? And then another reason is, just the beautiful and numerous locations, that are, nestled around the city. You know what I'm saying? I just find it fascinating. The Beacon Hill location, the Queen Anne location. I remember I went to Queen Anne. It was all the way at the top of the hill. I wasn't expecting to have to climb up that far, but I made it up there. You know what I'm saying? And, the last fascination I would say is the history. Okay, the Seattle Public Library became a part of the city of Seattle in 1890. Okay, 1890. It operated from various downtown locations, always needing more space. After a fire burned down the library's Yesler Mansion location, in 1906, a Carnegie Library opened at 1004th Avenue. When Seattle had outgrown that building, the second Central Library opened in 1960. It was later upgraded in 1979. The third and current Central Library, a result of the 1998 Libraries for All bond measure, opened May 23rd, 2004. And that's what it is, man. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. It's your boy, Mistah Wilson. We're going to get into some of this local music. And again, thank you.
Collarbone curves with more grace than any brush could trace. Pleasurably press with my fingers laced behind your neck. And the base of your spine is just the place. Still is the night, but I'm still spinning. Still is the night as you cling to me tight. Smooth to the touch, skin much fairer than any painted layer. Beautifully done, the brushwork in your hair compares to talking cake.
put on for my city. Better yet, I put on for foster kids. I put on for youth like me. I bell ring for the Salvation Army. Cause I'm a rebel with my own cause. United we stand, divided we what? I ain't never need permission from no motherfucking politician. What? Mistah Wilson Block Magazine, Pasadena music scene newsletter. I could've swore these foolish students knew better. Straight nigga with a bi-weekly newsletter. I walk to end gang violence, yeah. If I die, you can have my rhymes, nigga. I just wanna make a difference. Realized I was my only hindrance, yo. Cause they be sleeping on your board. See me creeping in the game, but they be cheating on your board. Well, me, I've been breathing on the floor, feet been bleeding from the sores. I've been seeking the Lord for more, cause my situation urgent. I anticipate with courage every Sunday 11:30 service to remind myself who I'm serving. I'm here to hear the sermon, holding on to each and every word with faith. Cause when you get out, where you gon' go, how you gon' do it, make it on your own. The job is real, I can feel them inside of me. That's why I'm tryna hold on. Oh Lord, I'm tryna hold on. But I'ma climb this mountain, I'ma conquer the hill. Ain't no reason in pouting, only keeping it real. To be in position of power and redeem what's rightfully ours. I'm too strong to fight with these cowards. Let my light shine bright on these towers, nigga. They only see me doing bad, hope to see me in the hood like I can't get out this trap. And you been fiending for the truth, seen the seed grow from the roots, keeping my people from fruits. And yeah, I am here to feed them. It's bigger than that, I am here to lead them. I said, I am here to lead them. Lead them to freedom. Cause when you get out, where you gon' go, how you gon' do it, make it on your own. The job is real, I can feel them inside of me. That's why I'm tryna hold on. Oh Lord, I'm tryna hold on. Son of Karini Lane Miles, I am a former foster kid. And to my father who I never met, just want you to know I ain't even mad at you. To my mama, I ain't mad at you. I love you. It's time we bring it together. For all those going through something right now, this is for you. Cause when you get out, where you gon' go, how you gon' do it.
And yes, sir, you know what I'm saying? I want to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Wilson Block 100 Radio. And this was an episode of 5 Fascinations of Seattle's Public Library. And there was just one more thing I wanted to add, man. Okay? If you go to the computer room, don't fall asleep, because they will wake you up, and it's all good. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, man. It's your boy, Mistah Wilson. Thank y'all for tuning in. I love y'all. Till next time, I'm out.
Oh Lord, I'm tryna hold on. When you're in doubt, where you gon' go, how you gon' do it, make it on your own.